Hi, second grade scientists. So here we are on Tuesday, and we're going to take a closer look at our solids. And so a few of the things that we already wrote down were about our solids having a definite shape or a fixed shape. Atoms are close together, a lot of times very organized, and that the atoms move in place with a low energy and not moving around. Okay, so today the challenge is that I would like you to find 3 solids in your home that you can then sketch and add to your journal, and that you would be able to label and talk about how the solids you find, the evidence here that we wrote about the things that are characteristic of a solid are the things that represent the items that you found. So to do that, first I want to read you a poem, and since we're also doing poetry right now, I thought that would be fitting. I would tell you this. I would like to say thank you to someone else. I don't know who wrote this, so we would call that anonymous. But this is a poem about solids, and it goes like this. A solid's a solid. It doesn't change shape. It can't move around. It stays in one place. Your desk is a solid, and so is your chair. Just look in your home. Wow, they're everywhere. And so that is my challenge for you today. Be looking in your home for solids. And I want to add this to our notes as well, because later on in the week, we're going to take a look at this. So I'm going to stick this Post-it onto, my goodness, you guys, it's so much easier in our classroom. Okay, hopefully it'll hold. Okay, I want to stick this on here because I want you to be thinking about later in the week this idea that although solids have a definite shape that's fixed, right? When energy is added to the solid, it will turn into another form. So keep that in mind because that's coming later in the week. Now, I want to show you the solids that I found, and I will add them, I'll sketch them on mine and share them quickly tomorrow. So this is the first thing that I found as a solid, and my solid is made out of cloth. And what I want you to know about this solid is that a solid can be soft, and he's definitely soft. He's Larry the cucumber. And he's made of cloth. And he can actually even be stretched a little, right? So when I say a fixed shape, the truth is he's still shaped like this little cucumber, and his eyes are still shaped. They're not flowing like water, right? So although he is flexible, his shape still remains the same, okay? The other one I have, whether the object is made of cloth, here I have a little sharpener I found, and it looks like a old-time throwback or nostalgic radio, okay? And what it really is it's a sharpener. And it's made of metal, and so it definitely holds its shape. I can't bend it. And we would call this hard and rigid. And also, it's not very big, right? So solids can be bigger or they could be smaller. And then the last solid I found is this little plastic clip. And so I wanted to let you see this as well. So one was made of cloth, one was made of metal, and this one is made of plastic, and it has some flexibility, but if I try to do it too much, it's going to snap in half. So it only has a limited amount of flexibility, okay? But those are my solids, and I'll put them here. They definitely hold their shape. It's fixed. And the atoms have to be really close together to keep this shape the way it is and not flowing all over the place. And mine have some flexibility, some rigidity. Pay attention to those words, flexible, rigid, okay? So it has a limited amount of flexibility. All right. good luck today. I look forward to seeing some of your solids. Maybe you can share them on the flip grid. We'll figure out a way to do that later. For now, just have fun doing this. Bye, scientists.